Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Aurelion Sol, and I'm facing off against Fiddlesticks. Remember when I played with Swain against Aurelion Sol and I thought out loud that Swain might be better than Aurelion Sol at this point because of how strong Swain's powers are? I wanted to go ahead and try it out, and what better adventure to do so than the currently hardest adventure in the game. I am fully expecting things, or at the very least the Fiddlesticks fight, to be a bit more challenging for Aurelion Sol, since Aurelion Sol relies so much on card generation. That's also why I'm taking Heart of Gold instead of the standard Arcane Comet I usually take on Aurelion Sol, because I feel like the extra gold to spend on the shops might be more relevant than the Arcane Comet every turn at the round start once we drop down the Aurelion Sol. But we'll see. For now, we went ahead and got Riparian Might, which is a very good power. It means I can just drop down the Wounded White Flame and it will kill something right away. And I can go for this. Go ahead and get some cost reduction. Now I can go ahead and attack for free and deal about 12 damage to the opponent's Nexus. Sure, let's drop down the Mountain Goat. Kill something right away. Block there, block there, and I'll trade there, I suppose. This is all better for me than it is for him. I can drop down the Aurelion Sol next turn, if my math is correct. Yep. With Aurelion Sol down, I might just be able to kill the opponent, depending on what he plays here. The darkness is not exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, but Supernova goes ahead and gets rid of any blockers the opponent might summon right after this, so it is enough to kill the opponent. Nothing. Great. That was a quicker first game than I anticipated. But just look at how many cards we generated that game. It was at least 3. So that's 3 cards that would be burned from my deck if I was playing against Fiddlesticks. None of these are good. Involuntary testing, I guess, just because it creates cards. Although creating cards goes against what we're supposed to be doing. So no matter what, I'm just getting screwed. Well, at the very least, this bucket allows me to cheat out Aurelion Sol onto the field, but it won't be leveled up though. That's kind of annoying. Let's see, do I want to keep the Thresh? I'll keep the Thresh and the Solar Priestess. This could be worse. It could be significantly worse. I'm just going to drop down the Solar Priestess into the Traveler. It gets rid of 2 things. So that's neat. Okay, I guess my Solari Priestess is not exactly something that I should be considering, because it's already dead just off of the gloom effects. Never mind, it's dead off of the gloom effects. Well, at least I'll be able to get rid of 2 units from the opponent by doing this.
I've become who I was always meant to be. Is this what you seek?
Take 8. Ouch.
One swing, a bunch of targets.
Could always be worse. This allows me to play Aurelion Sol here. No, not really. It allows me to play Thresh here though. I'll discard 1 Thresh.
You're still painting everything? Maybe you'd like it if you weren't so busy being mean.
Silence that. There's the opportunity to play the Aurelion Sol that I was waiting for. I guess I'll do this as well. A stun effect.
Still painting everything?
Neat.
Maybe you'd like it if you weren't so busy being mean.
Okay, I think I can kill the opponent this turn.
I'm the forger of stars.
I clear the opponent's board. If he plays something here, I can kill it with Thresh or the Scourge. Might just be better to play the Scourge, just so I can buff up my entire board. Like that. So, we took a bit of damage, but we ended up actually closing out the game rather quickly. It was only our second offensive turn, right? Azir, Chronicler of Ruin, Shadow Isle, Stealth Stones. I'm picking Azir just because it's a cheap champion. We can reduce its cost rather easily. Stacked against them, definitely picking that up. And if I had enough money, maybe there he is. But since I don't, I guess I'll pick up the payday. And let's hope that the upcoming shop has a cheap power to pick up as well. And maybe some extra cards. I'll just have to hard mulligan for Aurelion Sol. Let the game start against Fiddlesticks probably. Or I'll just get lucky and get Aurelion Sol by default. That's also an option. Let's start off by doing this. There we go, that's good.
Yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
And if I do this, I can summon the Azir right away. I take 2 here, which is not great, but could be worse. Can also go for the Charger, which removes 1 unit from the opponent.
Success gets noticed around here.
Ooh, and I actually do get to play Thresh alongside my current units. Didn't realize that. So this means I will actually summon something. Aurelion Sol? Yep, Aurelion Sol. Neat. I shouldn't have gone ahead and pulled with the Thresh. I would have killed the opponent otherwise. But I was not counting on getting Aurelion Sol from the Thresh. That's where I went wrong. Really? You're wasting the list on Thresh. Yeah, sure, kill the Azir. At this point, it's fine. Next turn I just attack and kill the opponent.
By who they rise.
Do love an audience.
There. Game over. Actually no. Not pulling with Thresh wouldn't have had any effect. Actually it would have. The opponent saved 3 health because of it. For a moment I wasn't factoring in the fact that Aurelion Sol gives everything overwhelm, but then I did and thought it was irrelevant, but it actually was relevant. Man, my mind's a mess. I'm still sick. Counterfeit production. Well, that's one way to not run out of cards. And I suppose I'll pass. The box, I'll fist, mirror image. Yeah, I'll pass. But I won't cut a card here. Crumble though. Or Blighted Caretaker. Yeah, I'll cut the Blighted Caretaker.
Strand.
We'll have opportunities to
Strand.
go ahead and get through or get more cards into my deck. You know what? Sure, I'm keeping this entire hand. The involuntary testing is going to give us a lot of cards consistently. So even if the opponent gets lucky and hits a bunch of spiderlings off of this first turn, it's going to be fine. Shivana, sure.
In her radiant blessing, they grow up so fast.
And then shuffling in more involuntary testings. Because if I hit involuntary testing off of involuntary testing, I just get
Devotion through
an
battle.
item or one additional item on it. Now all I need is to
Let me change into something more comfortable.
place something. If the opponent lets me, that is. I play the... I'm going to play the Shyvana. Just because I want to get rid of 2 units. It's better this way. And a lot safer too.
Shurima never fell. Shurima is sand and sky.
Yeah, Shurima.
Present.
Whatever. Let's counterfeit practice the mountain goat. I'm dropping now mountain goat. Because I want to use the gem. Playing the trash. And next turn I'll play the Aurelion Sol and kill the opponent's entire board. I'm actually even going to shuffle more Aurelion Sols into my deck. Just because I want the possibility of drawing into an Aurelion Sol or summoning an Aurelion Sol off of the trash. Because if that does happen, I can go ahead and get rid of the only blocker from the opponent. Actually, never mind. Stunned Soldier is a thing that exists. But I still deal enough damage to kill the opponent. So everything is a-okay. Wait, I was at 17 health? I didn't even realize I lost that much health on the opponent's attack turn. Well, that game was a lot closer than I anticipated. Yeah, let's give the Aurelion Sol barrier. For our power. Slow but steady, wild inspiration, I guess, just so we can get the cards out of our hand quicker. And I think the survive the night might be easier than the Etherfiend encounter, just because the Etherfiend is good against slow decks like mine. Or decks that take a while to get going. Let's just split Solaris Sentinel. Going to go ahead and get the warrior.
In her radiant blessing.
I can play that next turn without much issue. Yeah. You're summoning a whole bunch of scary units opponent. It's kind of a big deal, but I'll pretend it isn't. Even though I'm going to take 27 damage here. Ouch. I'll save the silence for something that's more frightening. Maybe the Undyings. Let's hope this killed something. Yep, that killed something. I'm going to shuffle more into my deck. I'm going to silence that one. Now I can summon Thresh.
Believe or burn.
I take an additional 2 damage. Oh, I'm suffering a lot. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about shops or healing encounters. I can just heal myself on every heal encounter. And I'm definitely choosing the card that gives us the best for presence. I'm actually going to wait before playing the Great Beyond, just because I want to use it to get rid of any unit the opponent might have, like those Undyings. I can get rid of one like this. He's attacking with the other. Okay. Let's get the Species Catcher going. Crescent Strike, definitely a good pickup. I don't want to waste Thresh's effect just yet. I kind of want to use it in case I need to pull out a unit from my deck to strike into the opponent's stuff. So I'll wait. Also, fortunately I picked up the stun, because now I can stun the lifesteal unit that would keep the opponent alive. Let's block like so. And that's it. I'm safe. The opponent dies here. Yep, the opponent dies here. Oh, but I did lose a lot of health. I'm certain it would have gone a lot worse against the Etherfiend encounter, so I'll just think about that to keep me going. Even though our situation right now is not the best. Ancient Coin is nice. Ancient Coin is nice just because it changes the breakpoint for Thresh. Another Trifarian Mighty Note, sure. And a Rise is interesting. Summon the Sand Soldier, create a fleeting Arise in hand. I can get a whole bunch of draw, or I can save my money for an epic shop. I'm saving my money. I don't even know what epic power might be good in my deck, but one thing I know for certain is that any of them will probably be nice.
Good. More fodder for pointless struggle.
the opponent just summons an overgrown snapvine that has buffed up stats at the start of every turn. Scary, but fortunately my units gets rid of both of the units he currently has on board.
I hope you're excited.
Except he's getting massively lucky and hitting all of the Mr. Roots in his deck. I'm picking the Renekton because I can play it now. And since my power works that way, I just get a level 3 Renekton, which is very nice. I could have summoned the Thresh, but I kind of wanted to use Thresh as a way to just remove the opponent's board, except I am just dead. Yep. Unless I hit something amazing off of this. Nope. Neither of these saves me. I should have played the Thresh Dam. That's what I get for not realizing I could have played it. Well, to be fair, the opponent did hit all of the Mr. Roots in his deck in a row, which was kind of unfortunate. For me, not for him. Well, I still have the revives, so at least that's that. We can try again. Definitely would like more cards that create cards. Not this. Counterfeit copies, shuffling more counterfeit copies in my deck. Not exactly what I would like, but sure. I'm playing the Thresh because I want the board presence. Well, at least we burned two rather irrelevant cards. That says here. But at least the Arise is a good pickup because it allows me to summon copies of Thresh. Or not copies of Thresh, copies of the Sun Soldiers, which can kind of jump block. Let's shuffle more Aurelion Sols in the deck. I'll try to go ahead and reduce the cost of Aurelion Sol. I misordered actually. But it's fine. I have options. I can actually play the Aurelion Sol here, which is the important part. Also, I'm choosing the Scourge. There. We managed to survive somehow. The opponent could have probably screwed us if we attacked right away. It's a good thing he didn't. Also, I'm going to go ahead and attack right away on the next turn, so no point in keeping the Scourge in hand. I'm not making the same mistake twice, like I did with the Thresh. Here was I hoping to get more value out of summoning Thresh when the opponent just goes and attacks without summoning anything, so I couldn't play Thresh. Oh well. I guess I'll have to face off against Fiddlesticks without a safety net. Immortal on the Aurelion Sol. Sure. More Aurelion Souls are nice just to hit it more consistently. Little buddies. There are definitely more tempting options. Spells chest. I'm re-rolling this. I re-rolled little buddies into little buddies. Okay. I suppose I'll go ahead and take the little buddies. Also, I'm going to take all of the mystic shots because I want that spell. It's a nice spell. And super cool Star Shard gives me something. And I'll heal myself. We have 41 cards in deck. That means our first card played each turn is going to cost 2 less. Let's see if that's enough to get us the victory. Keeping the Wounded White Flame and the Solari Priestess. Depending on what the opponent gets, I'll play either one or the other. Okay, I'm playing the Wounded White Flame because I don't want the opponent to just burn everything I play with the Shallow Siren. Let's pick the counterfeit coin or counterfeit copies on the super cool Star Shard because I'm going to go ahead and play it right after this, and I can play the Equinox to silence that unit there, and then I'm going to summon the Thresh, kill 2 of the opponent's units. Unfortunately, I have a Sea Scarab, which means my units are going to screw me because they'll start burning my deck once they die. I need to get rid of this thing as soon as possible. I'm already burning a lot here. I don't need even more cards burned. 5, 10, 11 cards burned on the first turn. Crap. Well, I can play Aurelion Sol here. That's honestly what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to consider other options. Also, I'm picking the Scourge to buff up my board. If the opponent were to kill my Jubilant Portal, I would highly appreciate it. Just because I want to attack this turn. Doesn't seem like the opponent's interested in that, however. Why does the grotesque gift have a rally effect? That's weird, right? Oh well. I don't know why I'm even preserving the Exalted Portal. But I suppose it's alright. I'm definitely overriding the Zir here though. Honestly, I have a plan. I'm going to attack like so. Deal a whole bunch of damage to the opponent's Nexus. Then I'm going to kill my own Poro with the Crumble, just so I can rally. Oh, General's Palace. Then again, I can just attack this turn and win. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh no! 4. Boom on that unit, that's massive. Whatever will I do? Okay, so I think picking up or choosing the extra gold over the Arcane Comet was definitely the thing that gave us the safety net we needed to win that game. Because unless you weren't paying attention, the opponent burned like almost 20 cards from my deck there. So that was half of my deck. So without the extra cards I would have definitely died to the decking out. Now all that stands to see is if I actually took more time than with Swain. But that's something that I'll check in post. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.